In the vibrant heart of Central and South American rainforests, where ancient trees reach for the sky and the air hums with life, countless stories of survival unfold. From the forest floor to the sun-dappled canopy, every creature employs remarkable strategies to thrive. Amidst this rich tapestry, a tiny inhabitant possesses a capability that seems drawn from a whisper of magic, the ability to become unseen, to quite literally disappear. This is the realm of the glass frog, a creature whose nightly ritual challenges our understanding of visibility itself. Meet the glass frog, a name that perfectly describes its most astonishing feature. Its skin, particularly on its underside, is astonishingly clear, a window into its very being. Through this delicate veil, one can observe its internal organs, the beating heart, the intricate network of veins, even digested food. This transparency is a wonder in itself, but it serves a far greater purpose than mere spectacle. It is the canvas upon which a nightly vanishing act is painted, a precise mechanism designed for absolute concealment. These diminutive amphibians typically make their homes in vegetation that overhangs rushing streams and rivers. This particular choice of habitat is no accident. The flowing water below provides a layer of protection, making it harder for ground-based predators to reach them. Yet, even high on a leaf, often 3 to 6 meters above the water, vulnerability persists. The leaves offer a platform for rest, mating, and raising young, but also expose the frogs to the many dangers that emerge when the forest plunges into darkness. The location is strategic, but not foolproof. As the sun dips below the horizon, the rainforest transforms. The vibrant daylight hum gives way to the symphony of the night, a chorus of calls and the rustle of unseen movement. For small creatures like the glass frog, night brings a heightened threat. Predators that hunt by sight, such as nocturnal birds, snakes, and large spiders, are on the prowl. A tiny, motionless frog resting on a leaf becomes a potential meal, an easy target against the dark backdrop of the forest. To survive, the glass frog must master the art of vanishing. During the day, the glass frog is active, hopping, hunting, and navigating its leafy world. But like all living beings, it must rest. Sleep, however, is a state of profound vulnerability, a temporary surrender of vigilance. Imagine being a tiny frog, exposed on a leaf, unable to react quickly to an approaching shadow or a sudden vibration. This period of unconsciousness presents the greatest challenge to its survival. The glass frog cannot simply hide, it must become an extension of its environment, a part of the leaf itself, indistinguishable to the searching eye. When awake and active, the glass frog's transparency is still evident, but its internal systems are fully engaged. Blood circulates robustly throughout its body, carrying oxygen and nutrients. This constant flow of red blood cells, which absorb and scatter light, makes the frog more visible. Even with its clear skin, the internal ruby river of life gives it a slight, discernible tint, a subtle opacity. While its greenback provides some camouflage against leaves, the exposed underside, teeming with moving blood, could still betray its presence to a keen observer. To prepare for its nightly rest, the glass frog typically positions itself on the underside of a leaf. This location offers initial advantages, protection from rain, and a visual barrier from predators flying directly overhead. But the real ingenuity lies in its choice of leaf. It usually selects leaves that are light green, sometimes even yellowish, to better mimic the dappled light filtering through the canopy. The goal is to blend not just with the color of the leaf, but with the very perception of empty space, to appear as nothing at all. As dusk fully descends and the frog settles into sleep, a remarkable transformation begins. This isn't a simple change in skin color, but an internal reorganization of its very biology. It's a precise and coordinated effort within its body to manipulate light and perception. The process starts with a specialized system that allows the frog to actively remove most of its red blood cells from circulation. Instead of flowing throughout its transparent body, these cells are systematically gathered and stored in a single, dedicated organ. The stage is set for an act of profound disappearance. The chosen storage site for the vast majority of its red blood cells is the liver. This organ, already vital for many metabolic functions, takes on an additional, extraordinary role during the glass frog's sleep. As the frog drifts into slumber, its liver expands significantly, acting as a living reservoir. It can concentrate up to 90% of the frog's red blood cells within its confines. This incredible feat means that nearly all the light-absorbing components of its blood are drawn away from the rest of its transparent body, dramatically reducing its overall visibility. With most red blood cells sequestered in the liver, the blood that continues to circulate through the rest of the frog's body becomes nearly colorless. It's akin to turning off the lights in a translucent room. The vessels that were previously visible as fine, red lines now become almost imperceptible. This change profoundly impacts how light interacts with the frog's body. Instead of being absorbed and scattered by a dense concentration of red blood cells, light can now pass through the frog's transparent tissues with minimal obstruction, rendering it truly ghost-like. The effectiveness of this unique mechanism is truly profound. By concentrating its red blood cells, the glass frog can reduce the opacity of its body by an astonishing 60%. Imagine a window that, during the day, has a light tint, and at night, becomes almost perfectly clear. This reduction is not trivial, it moves the frog from being merely translucent to nearly invisible. This level of transparency is particularly effective against the backdrop of a leaf, allowing the frog to blend seamlessly with its surroundings, adopting the very light and shadows of the foliage. As the frog achieves this state of near invisibility, its green pigmented back further enhances the illusion. When viewed from above by a bird or a snake, its back blends with the leaf's surface. But it's the underside, now almost perfectly clear, that completes the deception. From below, or even from the side, the frog appears to be nothing more than an empty space, a gap in the leaf, or perhaps just another dewdrop. It effectively mimics the light and shadow patterns of the surrounding foliage, blurring its outline and erasing its form from the visual landscape. This nightly transformation is a highly sophisticated defense mechanism against visual predators. Instead of fleeing, fighting, or hiding under bark, the glass frog simply ceases to exist visually. A predator scanning the leaves for any telltale outline or movement would likely pass right over the sleeping frog, completely unaware of its presence. It's a strategy that relies not on speed or strength, but on an intricate mastery of biological optics and perception, a silent agreement with the environment to simply not be there. The precise cue that triggers this remarkable blood redistribution is still a subject of scientific fascination. It's believed to be a complex interplay of internal chemical signals, perhaps triggered by the onset of darkness and the frog's transition into sleep. The process is not passive, it requires the active regulation of blood flow and the temporary enlargement of the liver. This intricate physiological choreography is a testament to the specialized systems that enable the glass frog to perform its nightly vanishing act with such consistent precision. The choice of the liver as the storage site for red blood cells is crucial. The liver is a large, dense organ, already rich in blood, and positioned centrally within the frog's body. By concentrating the cells here, they are kept safe and warm, and ready to be released back into circulation when the frog awakens. This minimizes stress on other organs and maintains the frog's overall metabolic stability during its period of rest. It's an efficient and reversible solution, demonstrating a profound internal design for a very specific survival purpose. The rewards of this disappearing act are immense. Firstly, enhanced survival against visual predators, ensuring the frog can safely rest and conserve energy. Secondly, it reduces the need for aggressive defense mechanisms, which can be energetically costly and dangerous. Thirdly, it allows the glass frog to occupy a niche on exposed leaf surfaces that might otherwise be too risky. This strategy provides a quiet, yet powerful, advantage in a world where being seen can mean the end. Just as precisely as it entered its invisible slumber, the glass frog awakens. With the first hints of dawn, the intricate process reverses. The red blood cells are released from the liver and flood back into circulation, quickly restoring the frog's normal blood oxygen levels and its active, albeit still translucent, appearance. This rapid and complete reversal highlights the incredible control the frog has over its physiology, enabling it to transition seamlessly between states of vulnerability and stealth, all within the span of a single night and day. Every single night, the glass frog performs this biological marvel. It's not a permanent adaptation, but a dynamic, reversible process that requires precise regulation and energy. This daily cycle of disappearance and reappearance is a testament to the intricate and delicate balance of life in the rainforest. It showcases how a small creature, without brute force or overwhelming speed, can master its environment through an astonishing internal design, ensuring its survival against the odds by simply ceasing to be perceived. The glass frog, with its translucent skin and nightly disappearing act, stands as a silent witness to the profound complexities of the natural world. Its story reminds us that even in the most seemingly ordinary moments, like a frog sleeping on a leaf, there can be extraordinary depths of ingenuity and specialized mechanisms at play. It's a vivid illustration of how life finds myriad ways to endure, adapt, and thrive, often with a sophistication that continues to captivate and inspire all who observe it closely.